the library card. When Mateo moved to the city, he owned exactly 4 pieces of furniture: a mattress, a small table, a chair, and a lamp that flickered when the wind hit the window. It was enough. Mostly. But the evenings were the hardest. The city outside his apartment buzzed with life while his room stayed quiet. One Tuesday, while walking home from work, he noticed the public library still open. Warm light spilled through the tall windows. He stepped inside. It smelled like paper and wood polish. The kind of quiet that felt peaceful instead of empty. At the front desk, a librarian looked up. "First time here?" Mateo nodded. "Would you like a library card?" He almost said no. He was not much of a reader lately. Work left him tired. Most nights he just scrolled on his phone until sleep came. But he shrugged. Sure. It took less than 2 minutes. She handed him the card like it was something important. "Welcome," she said. At first, Mateo only stopped by once a week. Then twice. Sometimes he borrowed books. Sometimes he just sat at a table and answered emails or watched people come and go. There was a student who always studied near the window. A retired man who read 3 newspapers every morning. A mother who whispered stories to her little boy in the children's section. No one really spoke. But slowly, people began to recognize him. A nod from the librarian. A small smile from the student. A quiet good evening from the retired man. Months passed. One night, Mateo realized something surprising. He no longer rushed through dinner to get home. Instead, he walked to the library first. Just for an hour. One snowy evening, the librarian slid a book across the counter. "You might like this one," she said. "You always pause near that shelf." Mateo looked at the cover and laughed softly. "I didn't realize anyone noticed." She smiled. Libraries are good at noticing. That night, he carried the book back to his small apartment. The mattress was still on the floor. The lamp still flickered when the wind blew. But the place no longer felt quite as empty. Sometimes belonging does not begin with friendships or big changes. Sometimes it begins with a simple plastic card. Follow https://www.facebook.com/people/pocketnarratives/615886148229466 for more short stories.